In today's video, we'll be talking about adding a product to your Amazon FBA inventory and creating a shipment. So in the prior videos, it's kind of led up to this. So you've found a profitable item that you're eligible to sell and has a great bestseller ranking. So what do you do next? So you can either add the item to your inventory from the Sell on Amazon button, which I went over in an earlier video. So this is the item that we were talking about in the last video. So you can either add it here, Sell on Amazon, or you can go to your seller page. Whoops. Click inventory and add product. And then I always add the ASIN. It's as specific as possible, because if you put just ANOVA, I mean, there's multiple product lines, so you don't get confused. So you can add the ASIN here. Whoops. So you can add the ASIN by copying and pasting here, or a good trick, a friend taught me is it's in the top here. So it's always, when you go to the product page, the ASIN's always in the web address. Alright, so click sell yours. And I always inflate the price, as Amazon is a marketplace. Therefore, the price can fluctuate, that day, in a span of days. So I inflate the price because once my item gets checked in to the fulfillment center, it could take up to a week, depending how if it's going to like California or Florida. So just to be safe, because I don't want to, match the lowest price, and then the price could be much higher by the time it gets checked in. I'll select new. So the fulfillment channel, you always want to click, I want Amazon to ship and provide customer service for my items. That means because you are selling on FBA, Fulfillment by Amazon. So we'll click save and finish. Alright, then choose the barcode type. So if you want to, it's called commingle, so you're essentially throwing your product into the mix with others. So if you choose the manufacturer barcode, Amazon gets that information, and then if the customer buys from your inventory, there's a chance that they could receive someone else's same product since it has the same barcode. Or you can choose the Amazon barcode, which is specific to your item. For larger items or items with very popular brand names, I'll use the manufacturer barcode. Now, when you sell an item used, you don't have the choice. You have to use the Amazon barcode. And save and continue. Alright, next is about early last year, Amazon introduced you have to add dangerous goods information for every product. I sell even plush toys that I have to add this for. So I just add the best to my knowledge. So I'll go to the seller page. So is this product a battery, or does it utilize batteries? Whoops. So it requires one lithium polymer battery. So yes, and it looks like it's sold separately, and I'm going to say no, as it's what I know. Alright, so save and continue. Alright, so this is the prep center that I've used, so I don't want you to see my storefront information, so I changed the ship from address. Alright, so continue to shipping plan. Alright, so you want to say we have 10 units, add that. And you can also add to products that you've previously added to your inventory. You can add them here to the shipment. So click next. So prep cuts. So this is where if you chose the Amazon barcode, it would allow you to print out 10 of the specific barcodes, and you have to apply them over top of the current item's manufacturer barcode. But I always pick merchant. Alright, so as you can see, this is going to California, which I'm not a big fan of, but Amazon partners with FedEx and UPS, and they provide pretty low shipping. On average, I pay about, I'd say, between 30 to 70 cents per pound. So I know this is a lighter product, so it probably would be just a couple dollars. So for this, I would just put a Nova, 10 total. Okay, you can approve shipment. So next, you want to work on the shipment. So we'll talk more into actually how you pack the shipment in the next video, but for today's video, we're just going to talk about creating the shipment. All right, and that's pretty much the process. I'll show you what I do for adding a product used like new. So I've had a couple of these returned, maybe one or two, and I would just inspect the item, and then if it's in used like new or used good conditions, I'll just repack it and then send it back out. So same process. No, sorry. Copy and paste ACE in here. So say it is a used like new item. So used like new obviously sells lower, but I would still inflate the price a little bit, maybe $150. But with used like new, you want to be as specific as possible. So as you can see, there's nowhere here you can add that condition, or if it's missing a certain piece of the product, you can add that in the advanced view. So condition note. So anytime you sell used, from used like new all the way to used acceptable, you want to add a condition note. So I would put, if it's used like new, I always put used like new and contains all original packaging, just specific as possible. And then you go through the same process, save and finish. So like I said before, with used items, Amazon barcode only, and you can see why. Same thing, we said yes, and alright, and just go through the same steps, however many items you have, and then Amazon will tell you where you want it to go, or where they want it to go. Alright, and then one last thing before I forget, which is really important. So say you have 20 monitors, and because sometimes Amazon will break up the 20 into like 3 or 4 different Amazon warehouses, which can be a pain in the butt. So you want to go to settings, fulfillment by Amazon. So your default inbound inventory placement options. So this is the one that I'll always use unless I have a really big shipment of the same ASIN. So it's distributed inventory placement, where they divide up, where these items need to go. If you want all of a particular ASIN to go to just one location, so you have 20 monitors, you want them all to go to the same place, you can change to all inventory placement service. So there's a per unit service fee that applies. So I only do this, if I have a lot of one item that I need to go to one location. So just a little tip to help you guys out. That's our next video. We'll be talking about packing up and labeling items for your first shipment. So I will talk to you guys soon.